Hey there everyone, back again with another video. So in this video we're gonna do something different from our regular videos, as we know that we have been doing the Flutter videos and all the other stuff related to Flutter and Node. So in this video I'm gonna start a new series in which I'm gonna show how we can code competitive programs. Okay, we know that we have various sites which have programs in which we have to use all those DSA and algorithm to solve them. Okay, so in all competitive programming, so I'm gonna start a competitive programming series, and I will solve questions from easy then to advanced. Okay, so today is our first day in this competitive programming series, so I'm gonna start with the easiest question in GFG. I have find this as the easy. You can see that it has a tag of easy, so I'm gonna try this. Okay, and you know that it's 49.49 accuracy, and there are many of the submissions. I'm just new to this GFG world, Geeks for Geek world. That's why I have a point of 2. I have not solved questions related to this, but still we are gonna do that. Okay, so what this question says, that given an array of positive and negative number, find if there is a sub array of size at least size with zero sum. Okay, so we can see that this is the array of 5 size and it has 5 elements, and we know that it has a sub array whose sum is 0, which is, we can see that it is 2 minus 3 and 1. If we add up all this, it is 1. Okay, so it is the thing. Okay, and if we go down here, we can see that it has a 0, so 0 is one of the element in this array, so there exists a sub array with a sum of 0. Okay, and it says that the complexity should be approximately of order of n. Okay, we are not gonna see the constant, but it is said that you should go with the constant. Okay. So now let us first see. Let me open a terminal or notepad, anything you can go with. I will go with this stuff. Okay, so okay, so we can see that we have a array. Let me show you in, not in this thing. It will be a little bit hectic. I can show you on the autotro. Okay, okay, so let's say that our element are 4, 2, minus 3, 1 and 6. Okay, so firstly we have 4, then we have 2, then we have minus 3, then we have 1, then we have 6. Okay, so trying our brute force method, we can say that we will go one by one. Okay, we will take our index from this point. Okay, and then we will go from this point. Okay, we will say that this is our second index, and we will add up this thing. Okay, and similarly this pointer we move forward. Okay, and it will add up all these elements, and it will store it somewhere else. Okay, then this index will move forward, and it will add all the element from starting, and it will have the index, sorry, it will have the value. Then it will go to this point. Okay, and then it will add up all the values, so it will have something like the 4 plus 2 plus 3, so it will be equal to 10. Okay, so 10 is not equal to 0, so we will move our this index, we will move this element from here to second index. Now we will start our what you can say, calculation from 2. Okay, now our index, second index will be at minus 3, so 2 plus minus 3 is equal to minus 1, so it is not equal to 1, so we will save that minus 1 at somewhere place. Okay, then we will go to this point, we will go to 1, then we will add 2 plus minus 3 plus 1, it is equal to 0. Being it is equal to 0, then we will return that yes, we have a solution that is equal to 0. Okay, we have a solution that gives us sum equal to 0. Okay, and then we can move forward. Okay. So let us just create this thing. Okay, this is our brute force method, but this will show us how we can do that. Okay, so I'm gonna go with I is equal to 0, I less than n, and I plus plus. I'm coding in JavaScript. You can code in any of the language like C, C++, Java, any of the thing. You can find it from here, Python and all the stuff. Okay, then we will again go with another loop, j is equal to I, or I plus 1. Okay, j less than n, or j plus plus. What we will do, uh, we will create why it has a error. Okay, okay, so we will create a variable where okay, yes, we create a var sum is equal to 0. Okay, and we will do what thing, sum is equal to sum plus array at j, array at j. So it will add up and give us a element which is at that place, and we will check if sum is double equal to 0, then we will return that yes, it's true, otherwise it is false. Return true, we got a element. Okay, and after that, but the point this for loop ends, we will return false. Okay, so this is a thing, we have some and we can, okay, we'll go with the triple equal to, and let's us run it. I hope this is right, everything is right. Ready for evaluation, on. Yeah, we can see that we have the output as true, and which is acceptable. But the main thing comes to the point that in at the last we have something like our time complexity should be equal to order of n. We know that this whole thing will be of order of n square, because we have to go 1 2 3 4, then again we have to go from 2 3 4 5, and approximately it will be of n square time complexity, because one for loop will go and go on. Okay, so how we can do this, how we can manipulate this code to reduce our time complexity. Okay, so the concept lies in this thing, we can use sets. Okay, so we all know that how what is set. So if you have a element in a set, okay, then it will not add up that element again in that set. Okay, so it means that every element in the set will be unique. Okay, so let me show you sets in JS. I am using JavaScript as a programming language, so I will show you according to JavaScript. You can use anything else. In Java we have hash set and other stuff. Okay, so you can see that if we have food, then it will store FOD, because O is repeated. Okay, it's like that, it will not contain a repeated element. Okay, so now what we can do, we have to create set. So how we can create set, we can create set like this in JavaScript. Okay, so it is a set. Okay, so what now we have to do, we have to go inside our array. Okay, so let me show you one thing. Okay, we all know that, let me show you. Okay, so let us say that we have one more element here, let's say it is 8. Okay, and this is a array. Okay, so we know that we have to find this element, okay, because this whole sub array, sorry, will give us a sum of 0. Okay, we know that this is the thing that we have to find out. And let's say that this sub array, this give us a sum of a, okay. But in total, if we see that if we grow from this starting point to this end point, okay, we go from the starting point to end point, it is b. But this array, this sub array has a sum of 0. That's why a is equal to b, okay. That's why a is equal to b, okay. We can say that. So what we will do, we will store each and every sum at each and every step in our set. What we will do, firstly, we will have a set of 0. We will have, by default we will have a value of 0, okay, because we want this sum to be 0. Then what we will do, we will go with this 8, okay. We will go with this, what we will do, we will have a sum, okay, and this will be 0 and this will be 0, okay. What we will do, 8 plus 0, that is 8, and 8 is not present in our set, so we will push that 8 in our set, okay. So this sum will become 8, okay. Now our index will come to 4. 8 plus 4, it is 12, okay. 8 plus 4 is 12. So 12 is not present in our array, sorry, in our set, so it will push 12 in our element, okay. Then we will come to this point, it is 2. So 8 plus 4 plus 2, so 12 plus 2, it is 14. So this will be 14, okay. This will be 14, and 14 is not present in our array, so it will give up to 14, okay. Then we will come to this minus 3, okay. Minus 3, what is minus 14 minus 3 is 11, okay. 14 minus 3 is 11. So 11 is also not present in our array, so we will push that element in our set. Then we will come to this point, 1. We will add a 1 with 12, and we have 12, okay. Now we can see that yes, 12 is present in our set, so it will return true. So it will not move forward, okay. So it not and it will return true. And at that point, if it was not present in that element, so it will add this 6 will also be added in that sum, and then we can find out that yes, it is not present in our set, okay. So no will be the output. So let's code it down, okay. So firstly, we want to have this 0. Where is that? We want to have this 0 as a default value in our set. So what we will do, sorry, yeah, we will do s dot add 0, okay. So it will add a default value in our set. Then we will have where sum is equal to 0, because we want to have a sum that will add up each and everything. Then here what we will do, we will have sum is equal to sum plus array at I, okay. And then if s dot has, if it has that sum, then what we will do, we will return true, okay. And if it is not present in that array, sorry, set, then we will, what we will do, set dot add set dot add array, sorry, set dot add sum, okay. This will do these stuff. So let us compile and see, will it give us the answer or not. So we can see that yes, we got our output, we have output as this. So let's submit this and see the output. I hope it is right, I don't have any logical errors. Come on, yeah. So we can see that yes, my correct answer, and my time of execution is 0.25. I don't know about the time complexity, but yes, our application, sorry, our program is running in order of n times. Okay, so this is the way we can use that. Okay, so in order to uh, bring our program from order of n squared to n, we have seen that this is the one form in which we can use that. Okay, we can use set also to these all this stuff. Okay, so I hope that this thing is understandable and you have understand how we can do this type of questions. Okay, this type of program of subarrays. Okay, and yeah, that's all for today. If you have any of the query and if you want me to solve any of the other questions, then write down in the comment section below and I will definitely try to solve that question. Okay, so and this series, I will try to complete all the questions. I will try to complete all the question in the Geeks for Geek practice, and also gonna go on the hacker rank, hacker earth for solving all those interview preparation questions, because from last few months I'm also preparing for interview and I have seen that they ask many interview question depending upon the competitive programming to find out the frequency of word or any of these other stuffs. Okay, so I hope that this series will bring some value in your life and it will help you in the interview that you are gonna give. And if you are in a college, then start working on the competitive programming, because it is gonna help you in future to get a great job. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you.